Hi there everyone, I'm Morag Hobbs. I'm from Scotland in the UK and I'm going to read through the sample text for you today. I've been a teacher for around 3 years now and I'm currently based in Hanoi, Vietnam. I'm just going to maximise the screen and get going. I'm sure you're super busy and have 100 of these to go through, so let's go ahead. The title of the text today is How to Fail and Still Win Big. To win big simply means to win a lot. So if we get our whiteboard out here, win big, we can just say win a lot. A good sentence example of this is he planned to win big on casino night. We could just say he planned to win a lot on casino night. It means the same thing. So let's see how this author suggests we can fail and still win big. I recently read the book How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big by author Scott Adams. So the author here, the writer of the book, Scott Adams, has written a book about how to fail and still win, which is already very interesting because fail and win are opposites, so you don't usually see them together in the same sentence. But this writer, Scott Adams, suggests that we can fail and win at the same time. So let's go ahead and see how he does it. Scott is the creator of the Dilbert comic and he's a serial entrepreneur. The word entrepreneur means someone who's started their own business, usually when quite young. And to be serial at something means you do it many, many times. So an example of this is a serial killer who has killed many, many people. Although this example is much better, someone who has had many, many businesses, a serial entrepreneur. I think it's pretty safe to say that he has reached a high level of success. The phrase pretty safe to say just means I'm confident in what I'm about to say. And reaching a high level, or to have reached a high level, just means he has an elevated level or rank or importance. So here we're talking about Scott the author, and the writer of this piece is just saying they are confident in what they are about to say, that the author of this book knows a thing or two about success. And yes, here you go, and he knows what he's talking about. So Scott Adams probably knows about business, and he probably knows about success if he has had many businesses. Next sentence. So I read his book looking for insights on how to approach my career. The phrase looking for insights just means seeing into a situation or having knowledge of that situation. So I guess we could say looking for knowledge. So the writer of this piece read Scott Adams' book, Looking for Knowledge, on how to approach my career. Approach meaning to come towards or get closer to my career. So the writer is looking for knowledge of how to get closer to a career. And this was the biggest insight that I found. So there we go. This book was the biggest piece of knowledge that the writer found on how to get closer to a career. Goals are for losers. The word loser typically is an Americanism for the word, I'll say fool here. So yeah, goals are for fools. Goals are for losers. Someone's stupid. Let me just minimize that again and get this back up for us. Next sentence. You're probably thinking, whoa, what? I've lived my whole life trying to focus on goals. Some explanatives there. Whoa, what? I've lived my whole life, my entire life, since I was born, my whole life, trying to focus on goals. The word focus here is a verb, and it just means to pay particular attention to. So a way of saying this sentence in a different way is, since I was born, I've been paying close attention to goals. Yeah, me too. Next sentence. I've been told by the expert to set long-term goals. The phrase I've been told, we're often told is the wrong way to say I was told, but it's just a different way of saying it. Both are completely fine. So I was told, I've been told by the expert to set long-term goals. Long-term goals are goals that might take months or years to complete. The opposite of this is a short-term goal, and a short-term goal, as an example, might be to get a job in business. So you could go out and find a job in maybe 1 or 2 weeks if you really wanted to. A long-term goal is saying that you might want to be the CEO of that business company. So you could get a job in a week or two, and then in the next months or years you would get up the ranks and become the CEO. But that would take a long time. It's not something you can do within a month. There's a comma. It's the only way you will succeed in life. The only way just meaning the one way. These experts are saying the one way you will succeed in life is to have these long goals throughout your whole entire life and not use these short-term goals. Last sentence. But Scott says, if you study people who succeed, you will see that most of them follow systems, not goals. The word succeed here, we've used many times in this piece already. It just means to win or achieve something, the end point. So Scott's saying if you study people who actually win, who actually achieve what they want to do in life, you'll see that most of them, meaning many of them, almost all of them, so the majority but not all, follow systems, not goals. Okay, and that is the end of my sample text. I'll leave that with you for now. If there's anything that you would like to tell me, any constructive criticism that you can give me, I would really, really appreciate it. Maybe I've spoken too fast or not used the whiteboard too much. I wasn't sure how much I should really be using it or how much it takes away from the actual text itself. But if there's anything that I can do better and have another go with it, then please do let me know. And I really do hope to hear from you soon. Have a brilliant day.